So I wanted to talk a little bit about the formation, an idea that I've had floating around in my head for a little bit. The formation of a musicians guild in southern Colorado. Like a troubadours guild. Something that musicians, artists, dancers, creatives can utilize to invite community participation in collaborative projects, to invite people to events and concerts that they hold, and what venues they might be playing at, what bar they're playing at, that sort of thing, with the ultimate intention of building a concert venue in southern Colorado that has national draw. Something that a band like 311 would want to come and play at in southern Colorado, instead of so often in Denver where the people are. Pueblo has a lot of energy. Colorado Springs has a lot of energy, and people that know how to kind of tap into that energy. And we could make our own fun concerts. We have everything we need in these modern times to create our own record labels, to create our own recording studios, production. We have the roadmap of how to do this. You could learn about it just by listening to Russ talk about how he did it. But while I talk about this, I'm here in Ardenweald, waiting on a friend of mine, a former guildmate in this video game World of Warcraft. Not currently a guildmate, could always be a future guildmate. I'm in between guilds. There's sometimes drama when it comes to that in WoW. People leave, they go back to their real lives. But I've known this guy for 15 years. At this point, I've known him since probably right after I got out of boot camp. I started raiding with him in 2005. He may have an issue here. He doesn't. Okay, so I can't get his help with the harp because all of my tunes right now are on the Horde side, and he's on the Alliance side. So I wanted to get this harp for I don't have any 60 Alliance. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out at some point. Thank you anyway. Thank you, Sorka. Oh, he's going to check and see whether or not he has a level 50 that could be brought to Ardenweald. I need to click on two different things at the same time on the same server, I think, or at least in the same party. So he may be a little bit in getting here. He's checking. So this is why I so firmly believe in guilds as a business structure. You form strong relationships. You work towards common goals. You achieve great things. It gives you the ability to herd cats, if you will. People, businesses that might have their own interests, that might have their own things going on, but are willing to help with your thing when you need their help. Even if it's not necessarily financially conducive for them to do so, they have their eyes on the bigger picture. In this case, the goal would be a concert venue in southern Colorado that has national draw. I wanted to talk a little bit about how I want to organize that in Discord. So I'll show you guys Discord right now, and how powerful it is and how it can be used. I'll start with a server that I built for the yoga teacher training program that I recently completed at Nova Stella School of Yoga. You can see I put their logo here. I put a separate chat channel for every book that was assigned to us in this course, and any that I have gotten around to recording. Hold on one second. No, I'm being attacked. We can't have that. Nature is out of balance. Anyway, so I recorded the full audio of one of our audiobooks, just like Kindle reading it off in a robot voice. And I'm starting to do that to binaural beats now. It just helps you kind of
33 to 1955, Krishnamacharya taught yoga at the school and wrote his first book, Yoga.
It helps you get into a more meditative state, and take everything in if you have something else going on. Like, I am learning as I go back to grad school for social work at CSU Pueblo that adult onset ADD, late 30s onset ADD is apparently a thing, and I'm trying to figure out how to focus my energy on my specific goal despite the state of the world around me, the state of society around me, the state of the amount of fear and division and discord in society right now. And I'm a believer in Nick Hexum's lyrics that one song could end a war. I believe that. So ultimately my goals, my personal goals, are to see unilateral nuclear disarmament of the United States. We get rid of our nuclear arsenal. We are the first to do it. Because we have the tools now to maintain peace if we communicate with one another as nations, as communities, as households, as guilds. Having a singular focus gives you greater power. Coming together for similar goals gives you greater power. So for this yoga teacher training, I'm making audiobooks for all of the assigned reading. I'm very behind, but I have until December. I'll get to it. I need to figure out how to access the training manual, get that recorded, and get that on here as well. And this will have all of this available to Novastella, should they choose to adopt this platform, for all of their teacher trainings going forward. It can increase their efficiency. It can increase their ability to get their message out and have everything with one voice. And then you have a general channel where you can just post memes and be a class community for the time that you're there. Oh no. You can set your notification settings on your phone to whatever you want them to be for every single channel. So if you want to hear everything that people are talking about in the yamas and niyamas discussion channel, you can set yourself to receive a notification for every message that happens there. Or you can have it for only when you have @ mentions, like they ping you. And you have that little red circle that shows you have somebody looking for you here specifically. And being willing to answer that call for mutual interests. We're having a meeting as a guild to decide what to do with the money that we've raised to buy land to build a concert venue. Here's how we want to run the concert venue. Here's the services that we want to offer. Here's the products that we want to offer. We only allow people in the guild that share our values of, in Novastella's case, it's love, respect. There's another one. I might be wrong on that. I need to listen to the training manual again. I haven't taken it in. I was very present in the room while we were in training, and when it comes to the book work, I haven't done the work yet, and I'm still on that. Which is why I haven't asked to start teaching at Novastella yet, because I don't feel ready. Sorry, I got a whisper. I forgot about Sorka. I invited him to my party. He may be AFK now, which is unfortunate, and I'm sorry to have wasted his time. That is a slight violation of Asteya, non-stealing. And it's not something that I like to do with guild members. And if I were voted, appointed, whatever, the leader of any particular guild, which I'm not necessarily putting my name in the hat for, then I would be responsive to their needs. And for now, business interests are kind of most important to people, it seems. Like, you can hold events all you want, but people have to work, people have to make money, people have to do all these things to function in society. People have chaotic home lives, people have chaotic work lives, people have little time for non-recreational activities. So making our recreation our business, which is ultimately what we can achieve, and we have all the tools that we need, that alleviates that stress, and we can build whatever we want in our community, in our society, in our state, in our nation, in our world, in our universe. And I believe that. I believe Nick Hexum's lyrics that one song could end a war. I'll briefly show you his Discord server just to see. They have a whole welcome page that says every time somebody joins this community, thank you for joining the community. It lays out the rules and community standards. Be respectful and supportive of your fellow excitables. This is where Nick Hexum, like, fans have access to artists that they'd never been able to have before in the history of, like, the music industry. We get to watch Nick Hexum when he goes live with his workouts, which are very good, frankly. Oh, I have my gilding. You have different channels, like Game On, where you can post gaming videos and gaming memes and gaming whatever. You have member creations where I post my music content and some of my permaculture content. I don't get a lot of traction, but like it's an outlet for, here's what 311 fans are doing. Here's how we can collaborate as a community. And thank you, Nick Hexum, for making this available. Thank you for all of the healing that your music has done in my life personally. Like, this is why I'm choosing this album. The album is called Stereolithic. I haven't taken it in yet. Like, I missed the boat on this one. Let me see. I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna turn off Discord. And I will post links in the description of how to download it and how to use it, like YouTube videos that will show you how. But I'm gonna hide Discord for now. And just talk a little bit about 311. I was born in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. I moved to Texas for a little bit, and I stuffed ants down my diapers. And then I moved up to Omaha, Lincoln, and then mainly Omaha is where I grew up. I went to Paddock Road Elementary School, which is in District 66, which feeds into Westside High School, which is where 311 formed. Like, their music is prevalent in my life, always has been. I haven't taken in all of their oldest stuff, like, fully. I think I started really paying attention with the Blue album. And then Transistor I've been revisiting a little bit, but never really fully took that in. But somehow, and Voyager has been, like, I meditate on that album. I learn things about how the universe works. Sitting through that album and thinking about it. I receive messages. I get that from many artists, but 311 is kind of the band that people would look at me and say, favorite band. My music taste is all over the place, but favorite band. For these reasons: lifelong commitment to unity, peace, staying positive, and loving your life. It's a message that doesn't always sink in with me. I struggle with mental issues like most of society because it's so rotten. It's so rotten, and it seems like nobody has the wheel. people are afraid of a lot and have reason to fear, if you're thinking from a space of, this life is it, I'm done. Oh, hey. What up, Sorka?
All hail the Sindori.
So I think I click the thing.
It's locked.
He clicks the thing. Oh, he's clicking the thing. You.
I need to target something.
You're fucking with my homeboy. Yogipete does not like unnecessary violence, but nature has gotten out of balance here. The reason that I want this harp is because I'm doing a
It's locked.
RP playthrough. Do I play it? I don't know how to do it. Right now, Yogipete in the RP playthrough is a monk. He's playing the drum. This is how we do it? I think this is how we do it. Yes! That is how we do it.
I don't have a time.
Thank you, Sork. Do you have any alts looking for a guild? I want a horde and alliance guild on Moon Guard. This is an RP server, so you can check out my playlists if you wish for the Chronicles of Adam Flynt and the Chronicles of Yogipete right now. It says he is on Moon Guard. Hell yeah, so is Kelly. Yeah. Called Sentinels of the Grove. It's an RP guild. Like all guild chat will be in character. Discord is where we will post memes and shit.
I need to
Boss
target something
kill videos. Nice. I'm thinking 3 hours as a guild per week. Getting as far as we can. So there are different raid difficulties in World of Warcraft. Normal, heroic, mythic, right now. Possibly rating, possibly just M plus, possibly PvP. Depends on who shows up. I'm kind of mostly doing M plus. I'm trying to get my druid tank slash heals geared in M plus. Nobody to play with until I have gear. And no, the fucking dungeons. Fuck yeah. I can log over. Need the charter signed. So he was a guild master for Mythic raiding. We had a very good group going. We got some good boss kills on Paranold, the old noodle. I mostly ran as a hunter, but I also did a death knight for a while tanking. You don't have to join the RP guild or anything, just for funsies. I have a YouTube RP series I'm doing. It's more fun with friends. I feel like RP has been incredibly underserved in the WoW community by the developers. I hope they're fixing that.
I don't have a time.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go swap over. Log out. Okay. Logging over. Guard. I need Adam Flynt. He's the one that has the guild charter. I was planning on doing this particular concert for the Yogipete playthrough, but I think instead I will make it a part of the Adam Flynt RP series. So Adam Flynt's spirit guides. Adam Flynt taps into the Wolf Dream. He is currently in Borealis Harbor. He will invite, let's see, friends list. He's still on the Horde side, so he will wait patiently. He will meditate, kneel, and he will listen as his spirit guides talk about 311 for a little bit. I plan on doing this this album playthrough on Yogipete just because that's kind of who I want as part of the Musicians Guild for my little RP character. I'm kind of doing all of these things together to build a story that people can get invested in. Because I believe in the power of stories, I believe in the power of creativity, I believe in the power of unity of message, and the goal of unilateral United States nuclear disarmament requires a wave behind it of people that choose not to live in fear of what everybody else has going on in terms of their military capabilities. It requires a faith in the innate goodness of humans as a whole. The innate belief that things can and will work out for the best, because the universe, the multiverse, is ultimately in control of the situation. Some people call it God or Allah. The unity of the dark and the light and the yin yang. The recognizing that you can't have one without the other. The light side and the dark side of the force. The one you feed and the one you don't ultimately is how our reality shapes up. And we've been feeding the fear wolf as a society, living on a planet that was designed for us to survive on by evolution, by whatever you want to call it. We have all the tools available to us right now to end want. We have the capability to desalinate water at our coasts. We have the capability to use that water, pipe it inland to grow food for ourselves. This is the vision that I have for Pueblo, and that is why I am creating a playlist of how you achieve food independence as a community. Pueblo is an underserved community. There are food deserts throughout it. We as a community have an issue that our government has not been addressing. So we as citizens have responsibility to get it done ourselves. Picking up sharps in the parks, making sure the streets are safe, because the cops are too busy making sure that mask mandates are enforced, to make sure that the loaf and jug on Highway 50 doesn't have to close its doors before 10 o'clock and do business through the window. So you can't even go in there and pick out what you want because they are so afraid of being robbed. We are spreading ourselves so thin that we can't do it anymore. I'm inviting Sorpa to my party. Hell yeah. Okay, so, like Jill Charter. Adam Flynt exits the Wolf Dream. Right here. Sentinels of the Grove. I'm in Vorellis. I can port to Stormwind. I think. No, that would be up here. Adam Flynt may not have access to portals yet. Okay, I'm mid-starter. Should be able to finish in 10. Mid-starter. Okay, no problem. Want me to meet you in Stormwind or Borealis? You may be having to continue the story in order to be able to unlock the portals to Borealis or to Stormwind. Adam Flynt is ready for a fight. Stormwind, let's do this. Let's continue the story. Thank you. Friend. I appreciate. You're coming through and helping me. Adam Flynt tries to always come back to gratitude. Sometimes it's not so easy to hold back the anger. You can see that his eyes, though they both work now, his eyes are orange, the color of fire. He has not made peace with the inner beast within himself. What he's coming to realize is that the beast is not the wolf. The wolf, the wolf dream, the wolf spirit. They don't have the dumbest leading the pack. Not for long. It doesn't last. He learned this quickly. Men, on the other hand, often do, because I don't know why. His rage is at his humanness. A race so prideful, arrogant, that they think they can overcome nature. They think they can tame it. They think they can make it theirs. Nature doesn't work like that. Nature maintains a balance of which humans are a part, but believe they are above. Let's do this.
News from the front?
You must be the Alliance emissary. I'm glad Flynn and Talia were able to get you out of that damn prison. I am Sir Cyrus Crestfall. On behalf of the Proudmoore Admiralty, I welcome you to Kultiris. Cyrus extends his massive hands warmly. Shake his hand.
Fair winds and following
Catherine
seas.
Proudmoore turned us away and had her own daughter cast out as a traitor. Why would you help us?
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you?
Adam Flynt.
I was in a battle many years ago. It was the Second War? Tough to keep them all straight.
Right. He's a seasoned
Orcus
knight.
juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the gunwale ripped across the deck and tore into a friend of mine. Should have been his ticket home, but he was a stubborn one. Refused to leave before the war was won. So he patched himself up and told the healers he was fine. A few days later, he woke up screaming and drenched in sweat. Infection had eaten away at his insides. My friend never saw another sunrise. By the time he asked for help, it was too late. Kultiris still bears the scars of the Third War. No one feels this more deeply than Catherine Proudmoore. But she is misguided. Her advisors have kept her blind to the infection that is spread throughout our kingdom. The land I love is falling apart, so I'm asking for your help. Kultiris needs the Alliance just as badly as you need us.
I see. Then we shall prove to Catherine Proudmoore the same truth that I learned at great cost. In unity, there is strength.
Unity can be achieved most easily through mutual self-interest. This is a clear illustration of that. Adam Flynt has some feelings about Talia that he's trying to suppress, but King Gun Greymane,
you have my attention.
Yet again hidden in his human form. Adam Flynt no longer really cares about the fact that he ignored his orders in Darnassus and left the Night Elves to their fate. Gen seems to have moved on to bigger things as well.
I've
Never
always
let
dreamed
your
of
guard
adventure.
down.
I grew up hearing tales of the great kingdom of Lordaeron and tales of its fall. The Scourge took my brother, my father, my homeland before I was even old enough to understand. Adam Flynt having access to the Wolf Dream through meditation once again restrains himself from telling Talia the heroic deeds of her father that she does not know, has not heard about. I've never seen Cyrus fired up like this. Sounds like we have work to do. Complete quest.
Duty calls.
Sounds like you'll be working with us for a while. Cyrus will charter a naval transport between here and Stormwind, but I expect you'll want something a bit faster for day-to-day use. Head back upstairs and take a left when you get outside. You'll find an old study where the Tide Sages used to conduct their magic rituals. Surely your Alliance mages have already sensed its power. Inform them they may open their portals there. The harbor guards will keep the room secure. I accept.
Farewell, friend.
For now, Cyrus, you're gonna have to wait. Eyes on the prize means portal to Stormwind. Because we have asked the Guilty for his time.
Good day to you.
This place is steeped in magic. Can you feel it? What kind of rituals were they doing here, I wonder? The local authority has given us permission to open portals here.
Safe travels.
Thank you, local authority. Cyrus, veteran of many wars. Many wars indeed. Relegated to a desk job. He says, sorry this is taking a bit. It's all good. I just heard from Cyrus that we were allowed as the Alliance to open portals in their portal room. This may weird him out a little bit. I don't typically RP speak in party chat, but we are where we are. I've arrived in Stormwind. city. Adam Flynt has that instinctual, is the law looking for me? But he looks like a wolf now, so he doesn't have to worry about that quite so much. He makes his way to the trade district. There are likely useful items for his crafting that he could find at the auction house. He just picked up the profession of leather worker. And what he could use is leather, but he can farm that himself, so that can wait. Adam Flynt is familiar with people who spend their entire gaming day buying things in this market for low prices and selling them for high prices. Adam Flynt wonders how a person could stand to do that. And then he recognizes that's what money does to people. Comfort tames them, domesticates them. Humans are not above nature. They are a part of it. These markets cause things to, thought processes to continue that should be in the dustbin of history. It is a source of lies, manipulation, snake oil, Ponzi scheme, bullshit that has nothing to do with whether or not a farmer can feed his children. It's where the wealthy play their games. Adam Flynt disdains those people. That is why he took on the life of a pirate and robs them, which reminds him he's going to activate Outlaw Spec. He does not know how to play it yet, so we'll have to figure that out. But in the meantime, he's also, for this important meeting with his guild member, he's going to put on his flyest duds. Apply. Yes, thank you.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
You can see in his wolf form that coat does not quite contain. He reveals himself in front of the Stormen Guard because his face is covered by a mask, and that's what pirates do when they don't wish for their identity to be known. Pirates, thieves, murderers. Adam Flynt's spirit guides happen to know that the murder rate in New York City has increased markedly since the COVID measures that have been taken. That is just true data. What? He doesn't wish to wear a mask and hide his identity to be held accountable for his actions. He wants to just be a wolf. When can I get flying?
Hello.
Level 40? You can now ride at the highest possible speed on your flying mount. 20. You can now ride fast ground mounts. 30. Flying mounts. Adam Flynt
Keep your feet on the ground.
is level 18. He's not quite as fast as he's going to be. He decides instead of using his own paws, he's going to be impressive today. Let's see about shark bait. Not feeling it. Collections, mounts. What's the name of the Dread? The Dreadwake. Adam Flynt boards the Dreadwake. I have to drop group a sec to finish a quest. Group has been disbanded. Adam Flynt is in Stormwind with nothing to do. He's in his flyest duds. Maybe he goes to the flight path. There's a certain inn that exists on Moonguard. Adam Flynt's spirit guides are curious as to whether Sorka will play along, but he's making his way to the Lion's Pride
Well met.
Inn
Light bless.
on Moonguard. Having recently become a wolf, he's been having feelings that he doesn't quite understand towards goats, space goats specifically. He's just trying to work on his game a little bit, you know? Like, he tried his most interesting goat facts. He was a little bit nervous, not super smooth. He kind of came down to something towards the end. That was, ooh. Hello, space goat. Hello, space goat. There's a female wolf. She appears to be aligned with the Ardenweald faction, having access to all of time that has been written, all possibilities, through the wolf dream. Adam Flynt recognizes armor from Ardenweald when he sees it. He knows that is ultimately where he has to go if he wishes to confront Sylvanas. Ooh. How you doing? Adam Flynt notices a bear, thick with 2 C's, meditating on the floor. He doesn't quite know what to feel about that. He knows that his ultimate path will be that of a druid. That has been revealed to him by his spirit guides. He has much to learn in the meantime. He's got to work through his roguish ways. Part of why he's here. Huh. Harp. Oh no, what was it called? Let me see. Fade harp tool. Did I not? Oh no! Did I not learn it? Ignore. Thing. Harp. I didn't learn it. Adam Flynt quickly logs out into the wolf dream in meditation. Swaps over to Sargeras, no, Illidan. Yogipete. Hopefully Sorka is not waiting.
Someone wants us
Oh
dead.
god. Oh god. Oh god. Adam Flynt doesn't fully know this yet, but his spirit guides also guide a member of the Horde faction named Yogipete, whose ultimate form will be that of a bard. It doesn't exist right now in the game, but a man can dream. He's currently on the path of the monk. You can see here his time in the path of the hunter, where he communed with nature. Outside Quel'Thalas, on Kalimdor, Yogipete taps into the multiverse in meditation. Swapped over to Moonguard. Logs back onto Adam Flynt. Adam Flynt has already walked the path of a bard. He doesn't need to learn it again. I have unspent talent points. Weapon Master. Sinister Strike has a 10% increased chance to strike an additional time. Half cost Pistol Shot. Ghostly Strike. Strikes an enemy dealing 90 damage. There's still no AoE. Do I have AoE? Sinister Strike. Eviscerate. Slice and Dice. None of these are AoE. Adam Flynt takes to the shadows. Meditates. Chooses randomly quick draw. I'm gonna put quick draw. It's a facet, so I don't have to put it anywhere. Adam Flynt re-enters this reality, this timeline. Exits the Wolf Dream. Breaks into song. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Hard. Stay hard. Apparently, he has not learned the bardic ways yet. Level 48, that will be available to him. He enters the Wolf Dream. Right now, he's not interested in being around all these people. He's interested in what his spirit guides have to say. The guild chest appears to be gone. He changes out of his fly studs and puts them in this bag. And lays down for a nap. Adam Flynt's spirit guides. Adam Flynt is currently strongly within the Wolf Dream, speaking with the voice of the spirit guides, if you will. I learned in the Navy how to sleep through a lot. I've had shirtless males walking around in the berthing while I was trying to sleep. MDiv berthing specifically. They had it so whenever the ship ran out of water, the MDiv berthing was on the water side of the cutoff valve that cut water off to all the rest of the ship. So when the ship got put on specific water hours, well, The MDiv birthing didn't have to worry about that because they are the ones that made the water. I qualified water control and personally oversaw the Navy dumping thousands and thousands of gallons of water into the bilge when their tanks were full. Freshly made seawater. Rising sea levels are not an issue. We have the capacity to use the sun to evaporate water at our coasts and pipe them inland. And people are crying about pipelines for oil. We have the capability now to achieve the end of world hunger. We don't have the will. Political will. So, this 311 Adam Flynt spirit guides need a little bit of healing from his healers. This album I have not listened to yet. I have not taken it in. I missed it. I missed the radar. I plan on doing one of these videos for every 311 album that has ever been and ever will be, and I'll just talk about what's coming to me as I listen to it, because music is my medicine. Music, dancing, yoga, cannabis, right now tobacco, but I'm trying to cut back on that. So without further ado, I will get into why we are here today.
In the basement, waiting for a statement, but station's frequency is vacant. Why don't we go outside? In the break room, waiting for a big boom, smoke haze rising in a big bloom. Everyone's dissatisfied. The pools have dried, the trial's been tried, but the leak's still spilling. They don't know what to do. The flow won't stop, pressure still won't drop. Tanks are overfilling. Forward we crawl, backwards we fall, through the ebb and the flow. Living within a dream, wading through the stream. We are the ebb and flow. Up late to earn the proceeds, all stressed out, working till your eyes bleed. Overtime to buy things we don't need. You're always on the go when you're 30. Gotta make the ends and get dirty. Will it ever stop? Will it ever end? Is it worthy? Reality, this is you go loco. Too much of this rain, you go posto. Happens all the time, get in line and go comatose. The moms and pops have all closed up shop, and who can blame them? I don't know anyone. The kids just hide, scared to go outside, and just who can blame them? At times it seems unreal. We can see, but we can't feel, and no one's at the wheel. Born here all alone, growing old something, but once we arrive it all starts again. Reaching for higher ground. The river's rising, it keeps on flowing forever, no matter what we have found. Sometimes it seems insane to just keep pressing on, as if it will put out the flame, but still the thirst remains. Drinking up the drink, and somehow I still feel the same. Step off, head out, take flight and just run. Got 5 of everything, but I just need one. My brain telling me what I want, I need. Got 5 of everything, but I still proceed.
Help me feel at this hole, escaping and out of control. Feels like I'm losing touch and it's taking its toll. When the wall isn't moving, state of things are improving, and no satisfaction in the distraction of the day. Sometimes it seems insane to just keep pressing on, as if it will put out the flame, but still the thirst remains. Drinking up the drink, and somehow I still feel the same.
Step off, head out, take flight and just run. Got 5 of everything, but I just need one. My brain telling me what I want, I need. Got 5 of everything, but I still proceed.
Living in this culture could be a drag. It's just a commercial. What we have, a one-track mind. We grab, grab, blab. We're past being crazy. Call us mad. Gone is the golden egg and the goose. In the book, the ball held breaking loose. We gotta hit the boost, the bomb, the thick juice. Disregard the bad cards. Wait, the screwed.
Step up and I'll take flight and just run. Got 5 of everything, but I just need one. My brain telling me what I want, I need. Got 5 of everything, but I still proceed. The story never ends. In search of something, but once we arrive it all starts again. Reaching for higher ground. The river's rising, it keeps on flowing forever.
Rock and ball can't be stopped in the lane. Yeah, we got this game. Play through pain, that's why we came. When it's all laid on the line, I can't settle for less than everything that should be mine.
Before we get into this song, I have an update from my guildmate Sorka. No worries, just finishing the intro dungeon. Hopefully there soon. Adam Flynt puts his flyest duds back on in preparation and rejoins the party. That is one classy dressed space goat. Damn. But a momentous occasion awaits. He re-enters the wolf dream. Adam Flynt's spirit guides have a bone spur that he got in the Navy between C5 and C6 in his spine. His spirit guides are on currently 40% disability. For physical issues related to his time in the service. He has a macaroni scar on his chin, keloid scar, from when he fell on the stairs and snapped his neck out of position in some way that shortly thereafter, like, his cervical spine, his thoracic spine started to experience tightness, specifically underneath the shoulder blade, around the infraspinatus muscle, in the trapezius muscles. He has permanent tension that his body and mind and peacefulness have had to deal with. It is still a barrier to going deep into meditation unless it's a moving meditation, which is why yoga has been so powerful for him, healing for him. It's why music and dancing help him so much. And the lyrics that Nick Hexum, S.A. Martinez write help him get even deeper into the music. He has some sort of synesthesia going on with, it's a crossing of sensory experiences with sound and with touch. So I literally feel music in a way that other people do not, I believe. At least not everybody. It's certainly a common thing. People feel music, it is healing. I haven't dug into the peer review on it, but I can state it as a fact for myself. So, without further ado, Adam Flynt is in meditation. Adam Flynt Spirit Guides get back to the 311 album, Stereolithic.
Different, you and I, no matter what we think. We're kicking against the traces, bludgeoning, trying to make it sing. We're stepping into the unknown, peeling layers of the onion right down. Cause that is part of my style, to risk to be left with nothing in pursuit of chasing something out of hand. I know, don't tell me.
On the surf, I know the moon like a friend. I hear a tune or someone sing. Feel the beauty in them. These words, woman, we have some children. I got memories with you. I wonder how it ends. It's beautiful, yes, what we have chosen. With love in our hands, we have made this garden. And I think I can ride, although I'm not a horseman. But I have a patient mind and it's open.
We don't wanna walk into the gray, solo rolling with no map in hand. So we reach out for someone to grasp, keep from sinking into the sand. Pick it up now, brother, help another pick it up. Don't get stuck in the destruction looming near. Pick it up now, brother, help another pick it up. This is the revelation of the year. Up all the pieces here and there to see if one might fit. Spinning them around sideways and up and down, it kinda stings a bit. Digging through all the ditches, just unwinding all the stitches into thread, then hanging out to dry. So what was I expecting? Just collecting porcelain up in my head. I know, don't yell at me.
I know you're tired of the same routine. You have that look on your face, I think I know what it means. Out of sorts in a vast machine. A woman will be up in the scene, never will be the queen. And yes, sometimes you have to sting. Expose the schemes to unlock the dreams. Ignite quicker than the gasoline to mask everything again in a smoke screen.
We don't wanna walk into the gray, solo rolling with no map in hand. So we reach out for someone to grasp, keep from sinking into the sand. Pick it up now, brother, help another pick it up. Don't get stuck in the destruction looming near. Pick it up now, brother, help another pick it up. This is the revelation of the year.
It seems the Dark Moon Fair is in town.
I've been humming a high note, maybe something that I wrote, out sailing in my boat. I'm not really sure, I'm still singing the same tune, been kicking around since June, almost
didn't want to kill him, I wanted to capture him.
Even with counting all the drinks in the fountain before it was revealed. Backsliding down the drain, partially taking all the blame. From the copper to the kettle, the stamen to the pedal, we watch the value of sand dollars crumble. Chasing coins to fill the purse, is it really better or for worse? Is it a blessing or a curse to pass the buck? Is it a bounty or a bust? Is it precious metal or just rust? Well, it seems it's up to us, so where's this luck? Transmission beaming out from the sun. Collision, no use in running from my senses picking up the pulse. The silence set a mouth for intuition. Didn't know what I was waiting for.
Can't go very far, but notice where you are. I got a love for you so large, fixed to you like a star. Can't go very far, I'm gonna notice where you are. Got a love for you so large, fixed to you like a star.
Every time I think I got it bigger, something bigger always jumps in the frame. Something gets in the way. Now I'm ready to turn the page on yesterdays and forgive them. Now I'm willing to disengage to seize the day of the war. Vibration coming up from the ground. Translation, something just more than sound. When I move on to the next world, I wait for you over there. Rotation, my head on the way around. Every time I think I got it bigger, something bigger always jumps in the frame. Something gets in the way. Now I'm ready to turn the page on yesterdays and forgive them. Now I'm willing to disengage to seize the day of the war.
If I'm not careful, I may slip away before I get one last look at your face.
Look at your face.
You know I'll see you again, somewhere in another time and space.
Now I'm ready to turn the page on yesterdays and forgive them. Now I'm willing to disengage to seize the day of the war. Never thought it would come easy. Slow as turning soil. That's the only way to reach it. That much I am sure of. Bring it to a Try not to think too far ahead. The pendulum swings soon enough. We could stay on this side instead. But we wanna make it rough.
There were times I thought I'd get there. I know you thought so too. Days that blend together now. Any day will do. If you're looking, I might have it, but you have to look to see. The image you have of me is what I'd like to be.
I was so good at pretending and denying when things bothered me. So shut the front door, I'll kick in the back. Metaphorically, I'm hoping. Try not to think too far ahead. The pendulum swings soon enough. We could stay on this side instead. But we wanna make it rough. Make it rough till they put you in the handcuffs. Seeking out minds that are not yet corrupt. Whoa, yo, and away you go. I'ma go on till the goddamn juice gone far enough into the journey. Feel the satisfaction, yes. Actions speaking louder than bombs, and we just go on and on, on and on, on and on, on and on and on. Try not to think too far ahead. The pendulum swings soon enough. We could stay on this side instead. But we wanna make it rough. Friday afternoon and all the worries just float into the air. We're going to our secret spot and no one else knows how to get there. The words just poured out of you like a melody. I just could not believe the things you're telling me. Come closer, come closer, come closer, come closer. Nothing could be half so compelling as you and me, our senses telling us where to go. You give me quite a show, we're stretched out horizontal, bottled down upon the ground and always taking it slow. Here we go. solve the equations before it's too late. Come on! Power without control. Dig yourself into a hole. Rocketing on the horizon, rising. Philosophy expressed to me. Moments spent silently. Listening to the horizon, rising.
Nuclei, divided before my eyes. I wonder why. How can this be at all? Imagine a time before words made a rhyme. Before clocks to wind, before they had a chance to stop.
Across the ocean, across the sea. Navigating disparity. It's something beyond comprehension. We come from another dimension. It is our one true intention to change your fate. Yes, I'm telling you. Beings that once were cetacean, resonating through Earth's vibration. I want you to solve the equations before it's too late. Come on!
Warning. The vital operating systems of your current carbon-based hologram have encountered an error and need to shut down. Systems will automatically reboot in 10 seconds.
Sitting by the bedroom window, looking at a slideshow on a Sunday. But it's Monday, well, how would I know? I'd be looking at the same old window years later on a Monday, thinking something
Outlaw will be the spec that Adam Flynt plays for this expansion. It just fits.
Boogie to the bang, bang, boogie, say up, jump, the boogie to the From the high country to the bottom of the sea, I caught a place that I needed to be. It comes and it goes, the momentary glory, then quick as they came, they down the drain. Another one coming from a shallow place will not remain. Remember when what was possible would never end? Now we abide by limits I cannot defend. If it's good and yet the best we reject. You get what you get, I guess, don't get upset.
Where is the Garden of Eden and the stars in the trees? And then so far from the heathens. Planet forward patterns are stars in the season, flowing like a river, reviving and deepening. Where is the Garden of Eden and the stars in the trees? And then so far from the heathens. Planet forward patterns are stars in the seasons, flowing like a river, reviving and deepening.
Hold on, before we are gone, got lots to do, but time with you it keeps sliding. I keep on blowing a fuse, there you go, unseen, you're facing the screen, I feel your attention dividing. But this is much more than the news.
Air to bear all, I paint the cave wall, side from the hobbit with the ring in the forest. I am the richest, I am the poorest, a particle of lava, just keep dancing. I move from this world into a mansion of light and love is below and above. A chart, the planets and the world's migration. I'm home everywhere, I run the station. The last light of a dying star. In every game, I am that wild card. I participate, a paleolithic and geology and astrophysics. A true cowboy, existential hero. I compile that deck, named it tarot. I'm in play, give me the ball. I'm Batman with amnesia, then sudden recall.
Hold on, before we are gone, got lots to do, but time with you it keeps sliding. I keep on blowing a fuse, there you go, unseen, you're facing the screen, I feel your attention dividing. But this is much more than the news.
No mistakes, they will be made. Journey in peace now.
Adam Flynt decides the reward is not worth the risk. I have heard this song before. I'll go ahead and make this my little outro. If you enjoyed the content, please consider a like and a subscribe. I clearly need to work on my inventory.
It would never transpire. You can be defeated in advance. Just let them all burn in the wildfire.
Let me tell you what you might not know. When the chips are down, I mean lower than low. You might think this dude won't show, cause I done robbed knocks and took on the door. Well, hope I come with my squad and we'll get in the mix. And you can pray to your God, but your God can't fix how I look after school. And if I am crying, it's cause I'm at the pick of love and I'ma die laughing.
way you're right. Tell you whether you think you can, whether you think you can.
Brother, you're right on.
Someone told you that you had no chance. People told us it would never transpire. You can be defeated in advance. Just let them all burn in the wildfire.
Excuse me. So, I personally believe to the core of my being and who I am that music can change the world. Music can end a war. Creativity, human expression can shine a light on the darkness in this world. I believe that Pueblo is a place that, Southern Colorado specifically, is a place that people gravitate towards. People that are drawn to these sorts of energies, if you will. So I believe that Southern Colorado could be a concert destination for the biggest bands in the country. Pueblo, Colorado Springs. Why should they go to Denver when they could come here? Possibly collaborate and come up with a unique concert experience involving local musicians. I also plan on being involved in a permaculture sort of guild, possibly like a Southern Colorado Druids Guild that will teach people how to grow food in the climate of Southern Colorado with what we have available to us currently. I have a playlist showing people how I'm doing it in Pueblo that I'm working on. I will link to it in the description. I will link to the playlist that I played to listen to 311's Stereolithic album in the comments. I'll go ahead and link to Nova Stella Yoga if I get the owner's permission, because I'm grateful to everybody for their contributions to my personal healing. The yoga, the music, the meditation, the slightly less toxic cigarettes. That's where I'm at. But I do believe that we can change things if we get our shit together. I believe that. And I'm looking for other people that also believe it, that would like to hop on board. I may even pay to advertise this particular video, because people don't have the attention span for however long this is. And I want this message out there. I want these possibilities in the national conversation. Thank you for those of you who watched. I very much appreciate it. Please consider a subscribe, a share. If anything I've had to say resonates with you, please consider interacting with the video, commenting on the video, giving it traction within YouTube's algorithms so that it can be picked up and seen by more like-minded individuals. I appreciate all of you.